Um, so something's come up. So um, something kind of suspicious. Something's going on. I don't know exactly what it is, but it appears that fraud at Wrangler character, um, Michael Kaiser, has been just all of a sudden just deleted or privatized a whole bunch of his videos. And the way I found this out became aware of this was, I was watching a live stream this morning with Shiz Happens as she was doing a live stream of Kaiser's latest court hearing thing. And in the chat, a member of the chat, some guy named MSG Retarded or something, said that he looked on Social Blade and that Kaiser's channel had lost almost like millions of views, like all of a sudden, and that it looked like somebody was deleting videos. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of crazy. Like, why would they do that? Well, I've thought about that before. I mean, I've given it thought before months ago, because that's the way you play the game. You think ahead. Is that okay? So when JJ bolted from Kaiser, put him in a little bit of a quandary there. So if you were Kaiser, if you were JJ, maybe you would want those videos to go away. All those videos that you were on panel with Kaiser, you wouldn't want those videos to disappear. You wouldn't want that trail. You wouldn't want all that. But if you were Kaiser, you want those videos to stay because, that's a lot of money. That's how he makes his money. I mean, you could be in jail for a long time. You need commissary money. You need money to take care of your wife and your dog and, whatever else you have. So, so I looked on Social Blade at Fraud at Wrangler's channel, and wow, pretty much all in one day. I mean, this is one day. I think it was like Monday, maybe. I don't know. 3:03. What's today? 3:05. It's Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, Monday. On Monday, boom. Lost almost 6,000 views on one day. I'm like, what in the hell's going on here? Now it's a pretty good little chunk of change here. 1.4K to 23K of money. Poof. Right? I don't know how all that works, but whatever. Got to have something. So I'm like, wow, and then I looked at the date and I was like, well, this just seems weird. This just seems weird. So well, that's weird. Like all in one day. What would prompt? You just have to sit back and just let it wash over you. Like, what in the world's going on here? So then I thought back and I'm like, okay. And then I thought, well, something else happened on that day. 3-3, and that would be I got remove my content because of something or other. I don't remember what it was. Oh, it didn't find person PII, and then I think there was another thing about bullying or whatever. So I got that like in the morning of the 4th. I was like, okay. And then I appealed it immediately. And then they said, well, your content does not violate community guidelines. So we put it back up. So I lost that video overnight, which was kind of weird. Okay, whatever, but that's the same day, the 3rd. That's odd. Is that odd? Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence that I don't know. Well, here's something else. To add a little depth to it. So I'm kind of like a sled dog, man. I just work, man. I'm a workhorse, So my background is in database stuff, right? So, business, and that's just what I look for. I look for collecting, data and stuff like that. So a while back, months ago, I started. Yeah. Anyway, so what I have is I have a. Let's see. I don't have a tab. I have a window. Oh, okay. So what I have here is I have a database actually that where what I did was I went through every video on Fraud Wrangler's channel where JJ was a guest and a few where he wasn't a guest. And I collected all the transcripts and I imported them with the timestamps into a database. So it looks something like this. So I've got every line of a transcript and I have a timestamp that takes me directly to that timestamp. So that's 250,000 or so odd things. And then I have a query that will allow me to query the database for particular words, a combination of words or whatever. Stalking, and then I can go, and I can click on that and it'll tell me video unavailable. So anyway, so what I did was, so that's not really important. So that's not really important, but the crux of that is I have all the texts. I have all the transcripts from all these videos that they're pretty much all of them. Now there were a couple that were removed for privacy strikes earlier and whatever, a couple, not many, just one or two before this. But other than that, I have it all, man. I have all the dialogue, everything that was said in every video. And I hope and know that if necessary, that someone has legitimate copies of all these videos. I think so. At least one person does. Maybe she doesn't have to, because she isn't hot on that shit. But anyway, so my whole thing is did my video prompt all this? There's like, did my video with all those clips that I was able to quickly locate and put together, showing that J.J. Scarborough basically lied about being a certified law enforcement officer, and his buddy over there pushing that shit. That caused him so much embarrassment that after a month, he finally decided to. So, what caused that month? Like if so, and I wouldn't think it would be necessarily be this the sole cause, but like say that video was part of the cause. Like what happened on that weekend or that week before March the 3rd that caused everything to happen all at once. The strike against the video, the deletion of the privatizing of all the videos. Well, let me show you. I can show you the videos that have been struck so far. Let's see. So if we go here, okay. So if we go here and I look at like all the videos, right? And we'll sort them from oldest to newest. Now these, see what I did? JJ's on panel, right? I collected the transcripts from that, right? I didn't necessarily collect the transcripts from everything because I didn't really give a shit about Kaiser. But everywhere where Jay, and some when he wasn't, some I got some where JJ wasn't on there, but for the most part, I got all the ones where JJ was on the panel. Right? If I have the link, that means I've got the transcript. So look at this. They went through apparently, and it looks like all the way from the beginning, 12/1/23, all the way so far. They're going back all the way so far up to 5/2/24. They privatized. Looks like they privatized everything. Let's see if they've privatized this one yet. No, they haven't privatized that one yet. So this was all done in like one day. It looks like. So what is going on here? I have no, I don't know, man. I don't know. Something looks like something happened. Something's going on there. Anyway, just a heads up, see what's going on. If you got any clips you want, man, you're gonna be in trouble. Anything after 5/3, you can probably get them, but before that, probably not. So good luck with all that.